One of the things about success, you must overcome your fear of rejection. If you cannot overcome your fear of rejection, you cannot get the things of God. People who are afraid of being rejected, listen, you focus on the wrong thing. Listen, I'm telling you like this, I used to see guys going up there, go ask these pretty girls out and stuff like this. I don't know why they do it, because there's no way in the world I was going to go up and say something. I was too scared. Just like when I was coming around in high school and junior high school, I see little girls, see some of these little cute girls, they were growing up, man, I wasn't going up and say these little girls. They wasn't to embarrass me. Man, if I was going with somebody, trust me, I knew they liked me. Matter of fact, they had to like me enough to come, they had to do most of the work. They had to come holler at me, they had to come sit with me, they had to play with me, all this. Listen, pretty much they had to tell me we going together. Because I was afraid. I was afraid to go. I was afraid to risk embarrassment. I was afraid of it. Because I tried before. Man, this little girl embarrassed me so bad when I was growing up. I mean, she didn't even embarrass me. It was a friend that really did embarrass me. I wrote a little letter. And I wrote us, you know how you write those little letters. If you like me, check this. If you don't like me, check this box. If you like me, yes or no. Tell them to check the box. I wrote a little poem in the thing. I mean, I had pulled out my best stuff. This was the best stuff a fifth grader could come up with. You hear me? I wrote the little letter and put the box in, and I gave it to a friend to go give it to him. You know, I didn't have the guts to go there and give the letter myself. So my friend took the letter on up there, and then they came back laughing at me. They were saying that the girl's friend took it and tore the letter up. And guys came back laughing at me. You know, I was in college before I wrote another love note. Man, from 5th grade on up to college, I wasn't writing no love note. That thing scarred me. And the only reason the girl tore the note up in the first place was because she wanted her cousin to go with the girl. She was trying to look out for her cousin, but I took it as rejection. I took it as rejection. So I wouldn't try it anymore. I was afraid to try because I didn't want that feeling. But I'm gonna tell you like this: unless I plan on being by myself for the rest of my life, I'm out of my mouth and say something. This woman was already in pain, and here's the thing about it: it's different when you're already hurt. And she was already hurt. Her child, the Bible says, was grievously vexed. And sometimes when we are already hurt, the hardest thing in the world for us to do is muster up the strength to go that extra mile. But here's the thing. The people of the world, the people who are getting what they're getting there because they do muster up that strength to go the extra mile. And if you refuse to do it for whatever reasons, because you're too cute or you're too cool or because you feel like it doesn't take all that, stop blaming God for them being blessed because they were willing to do something that you are not willing to do. Stop blaming God. Stop being jealous of them. Stop thinking God is giving them preferential treatment when I'm trying to show you that this woman was not even of the household of Israel. But one thing, listen, God cannot deny faith. Amen. Faith is colorblind. Faith is equal opportunity lender, and you must realize that if you supply the faith that is necessary, God has to move off the throne to give you what it is that you're needing. Now, God is not moved by your tears, and He's definitely not moved by your threats. But if you want God to move off the throne to come see what you want, He will move based off your faith. And your faith is not something that you just keep confessing with your mouth. Your faith is proven in your relentlessness to quit about the thing that you know that God can do for you. Amen. That's the faith. Amen. And it's tough. And you get cut, and you get knocked down, and you get bloody sometimes, and you get dirty. And this is just the truth of the matter, because there's no sense of sugarcoating, because we've been sugarcoating and been giving us this welfare mentality when it comes down to the things of God. And if you want the things of God, you're going to have to be willing to take the licks until you get it. Amen. But if you do it, if you take the licks, I promise you God will give you everything that you are looking for and more. Amen? Amen. You can do this.